Hi everyone, I just wanted to come on and do a little live. It's Corinne here. I wanted to talk about getting older. That was my post from earlier this week because, as we get older, we really just start to become comfortable with the person that we are. And I know that this is very true about myself, and this is how I talk about in my post, because we just become accepting of who we are. We can't be bothered anymore to try and be someone that we're not. And the biggest part of it for me, of really being who I are, was really talking about my spiritual side, because I always had this knowing from a child that there was more to life. I didn't know how. I know, but since I've gone through my years, I've had many experiences, and I do know that we are a soul, that and our human body, our physical body, is literally just like our jacket. It's the casing that we have, and the reason we're here, the purpose we're here, is to grow our soul. We chose to incarnate into a human form to learn all of the experiences of the physical life of being a human, because in spirit you don't feel emotions, you don't feel... Someone's watching, so let me know who it is, because I can't see, but we don't feel emotions, we don't feel pain, we don't feel anything as spirit. So we come in to our human body, into our physical, to experience all of these things, and that's why all emotions and feelings should be acknowledged, and we should have compassion for our growth. So that's the one thing that I really feel comfortable now in sharing, and it's one of the things I really work with. Well, as a holistic therapist, I work on all levels, and to really get a change within your body, within your life, you need to address things on all levels. So physical, emotional, mental and spiritual. And as we grow with age, all of these things start to make sense. So our spiritual side comes in and starts to make sense. And if we're hiding from our spiritual side, there's a whole part of us that we're not accepting, and we will always feel a little bit lost or a little bit unfulfilled. So this is what I help you with in my work, to help you understand. And you will get messages in the physical form as well, through your body, through pain, in many different ways that I help you with. So as we get older, we can start to understand all of this. And if we look after our physical body, then we can look good. But also, looking good is, you're on the physical side, obviously you have to eat well, you have to exercise. But it's more about that. It's more about your thoughts that you feel. And if you're always having negative thoughts, if you have a lot of repressed emotions such as sadness and trauma and anger, it affects your cells within your body. And I believe this is, all illness and disease, dis-ease, always comes from this disease, this dis-ease within your body, this not feeling at ease with yourself and at peace with yourself. So the more healing work you do, the more inner work you do on yourself, the more light you will have that reflects around your cells, and the younger you will look. So it works on every single level. But aging's amazing because you just accept who you are, and that's the message that I want to get across to everyone, is just be proud of who you are and the journey that you've had to get you to where you are, because it all makes you, the person that you are, and that's amazing. So so I just wanted to say that little message to everyone. If you feel there's work that you want to do, if your body's giving you a message in pain, if you feel you have some unresolved feelings and emotions, or if you just want to have a nice therapy session with me, then I treat pain on the physical, but also, like I said, there's always an emotional reason and a mental reason. So a treatment with me is much more than just the physical. But I'm an expert at getting to the bottom of a physical pain. It might not just take one session, but a hamstring pain, injury, sciatica, back tension, whatever it might be. I'm very physically experienced as a physical therapist to help this, but also my healing comes through my energy healing, my emotional work, making that mind, body, spirit connection, to really work on your body so you feel better, so you really feel well in every single way. So my whole point is that wellness and looking good is so much more than just what's physical. It's everything. It's taken into consideration everything that's going on for you and everything that you've been through, and accepting and having compassion for yourself and just feeling well. So if you would like to work with me, please reach out. If you feel you've got any symptoms of pain, I can definitely help. And just final message, be proud of who you are and what you're doing in life. And my other post this week, I talked about making a decision always from love and not fear. So if you're thinking, oh, I'd like to have a treatment with Corinne, but I'm a bit scared of what it might bring up, then go with the feeling that comes from a good feeling. Don't make any decision from fear. If you feel like you need to get a new job because you're not happy, but fear is holding you back because you don't want to leave that job because it's your security, in the long run, it's never going to be the right decision. A decision made from fear is never going to be the right decision. And as some people may know, I made the decision recently last year to leave my family home, to split up my family. And if I'd have listened to my fear, I would not have moved. And it wasn't a decision I made lightly or quickly, but I made that decision because I knew it was the best for everyone, and it has been. But I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's not. A decision that isn't made from fear is going to really push you and test you. And this is how I can also help in my work and my online work, to coach you, to help you get to the right decision. I never tell people what to do. I help them get in touch with really how they're feeling, with their own gut feeling, with what feels right for them. And working on stuff as well from your past, it's always going to hold you back. It's always going to make you feel scared unless you really work on it. So that's my message for this week. And any questions at all, please message me. I'm happy for anybody to get in touch with anything that they might have going on for them, with no pressure to work with me and go forward at all. It's just, I can't address every single thing that people might have out there, but if there's something that's on your mind, something that's affecting you physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, then just get in touch and be proud of who you are. Have a good week, everyone. Have a good weekend.